What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Do not put your loved ones in a position to do a GoFundMe, beg for money, or embarrass themselves. Not my words. T.K. Kirkland. Yeah, he said it on Vlad TV. T.K. was talking about the death of A.J. Johnson, who was a good friend of his. So it wasn't no shade. He was just speaking candidly. It's a tough conversation. Anytime, you're dealing with death, that's always a tough conversation. But it's a conversation that needs to be had prior to your death. We got to start having these conversations. TK said, if you're not going to have life insurance, at the very least, get yourself some burial insurance. Not hard to do, fam. Not hard at all. We're talking pennies on the dollar. Very, very, very cheap to do. If I was anybody other than myself, at the very least, I would want to have that amount of control to where I at least can bury myself. Let's say I was a bum all my damn life. I ain't never did nothing right. Man, I'm gonna put myself away. Imagine dying, and especially when we're talking about living 35, 45, 55, 65, 75 years. There is no excuse. At the very least, you have to have burial insurance on your children. And we're talking the cost of a cup of coffee, the cost of a hamburger once a month. You can get it done, depending on how high you want to go, how much you want to have left after the burial. You can get, hell, a $200,000 life insurance, a $100,000 life insurance policy for $20 a month. Last I checked, but let's just say it's 30. Who ain't got $30 a month to make sure that they're good in debt or their loved one is good? And I'm gonna tell you something, a lot of people use life insurance to break generational wealth curses. Family ain't never had no money. Put some insurance on yourself, you die, now your family ain't got to struggle no more. It's that simple. And life insurance is better than playing the lottery. You're guaranteed to hit. TK said, your bad planning is not my emergency. I'm with that. I'm with it all the way. Now I know that Black people are not the only people who don't have life insurance policies. There are all kinds of bodies in the morgues all over America that are unclaimed and have no way of paying for their burial because there's no money. There are bodies right now lying in the mortuary where the directors are waiting on the family to come up with the money. And that's not just Black people, that's all across the board. But I can only speak for my personal experience. I've seen dozens and dozens and dozens of people die, personally, that I know, with no insurance. There's no excuse for it, fam, not at all. I would not want to put that on my family. I wouldn't want to put that on my loved ones. I see the same people balling out of control. Even if they're not balling out of control, they always got a beer every day. They got some smokes every day. They got some weed every day. They got on fresh kicks, fresh outfit. Something happens to them. They don't have insurance. If something happens to their baby, they don't have insurance. So it really boils all the way down to people buying what they want and begging for what they need. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?